Everyone, hope everything is going well. Today, I wanted to touch base on what's been trending on Twitter or X, Black Monday. And I've been following Twitter and this one individual, Michael Gayed, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I see him post all the time on X. And he's made some good calls. And what he's saying now is he thinks that uh, 1987 stock market crash is in the works very soon. My own opinion, I do believe there will be a crash, but the timing of his is a little early. I could be wrong. I listen to everybody, but once again, you follow no one. Listen to all, follow none. I like hearing divergent opinions because it makes you think. And you don't learn just by listening to people that fit your confirmation bias. That's just my own opinion. Okay. And I'm just looking at what's the market telling me. Okay. What's some price action? Now, just because I'm looking at this doesn't mean that my own analysis is right. This is just an observation. Okay. Dow Transports on a day where everything was going down, pretty much, maybe except gold, maybe except Bitcoin. You see, it's up a whopping 0.52, right? Not too much, but it's a positive move. Here's what I find really interesting. As the price action has been going lower since September, the money flow index has actually been positive. I find that very interesting. So are the Dow transports, it's just one indicator. It doesn't mean that the whole market will react. Dow transporters tend to be a leader. And if they're showing signs of potential strength in a market that's weak, and yeah, you could argue that it's gone down, sure, but relatively, what's the price action showing? Money flow index is using volume. It's usually like what I read is it's like RSI, but it's using more volume as well. So that's just one observation. The VXT, which is the 9-day volatility index, short-term volatility, it's showing no fear. It's down 7.70. It's down 3.26%. Short-term volatility is showing no fear while the markets were tanking. Junk bonds, the worst type of bonds, you've seen it go up. Wait. Shouldn't these be selling in that environment? That's just weird, in my opinion. Okay. Junk bonds are showing, hey, look, the market should probably be going higher. Okay. Let's look at HYG, same thing, right? It's up. Okay. That's really interesting. Helen Meisler, she says that the dollar index has diverged from bonds. The dollar index was basically flat yesterday. It went up just a little bit, and that's because of some of these, other currencies going up, going down relative to the dollar. But I would expect if the market is going to tank hard, the dollar would be rallying harder. And now it's pretty much near resistance. That's interesting. What is the market telling you? Is it telling you that the dollar index is going to go down and that interest rates would shortly follow? Once they rally, will that change the whole dynamics of the market? I'm just thinking out loud, right? I'm just looking and analyzing what the market is showing. And one indicator that I looked at, the USD JPY, the yen carry trade didn't weaken too much. It's still below 150. And, the weaker yen would probably lead us to believe that the dollar would be weaker. But here's what happened. The euro rallied against the dollar, which is the most weighted part of the dollar index. That's what I found strange. Like I told you, that chart that I showed you earlier from Helen Meisler, the dollar index rallied. So that's something to note. And yeah, once again, it's going back to Michael Gayed. So, or Gayed, however you say his name. He thinks the market's going to crash. But when I see, Black Monday trending on Twitter, I think the opposite may happen. You may have a pullback, but a little more pullback, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I think there's also one other item. I think is a Bank of America bull bear spread. So here's what it is. This is in a different language. But anyways, this was from I think 2 days ago or a day before. And it's saying that it's extremely bearish according to the Bank of America Bull and Bear indicator. Okay. I find that very, very interesting because guess what? If they're seeing bearishness, what usually happens at extremes? The chart usually mean reverts. And what happened over a year ago was it was at zero, July 11th, 2022. That's crazy. And February 2021 is 7.7. So these are some things that you should look at. The market, in my opinion, is getting close to a bottom here. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. And I think what happened was if you're at the levels where we're at, I think this was the 18th. I think the markets went down a couple more days. After that, what's going to happen to this bull bear indicator? It's going to even go lower from where it was. But once again, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just, making observations and, I want to hear what you have to say. Anyways, let me know what you have to say and I'll talk to you later. See ya.